Hello there, this is X here and welcome to another Yu-Gi-Oh video. And today we have some very cool Yu-Gi-Oh news to share with everybody today. I'll leave a link to this in the description in case you want to have a closer look. So essentially in one of the upcoming sets, Duelist, Legend Duelist 2, there are going to be some new supports for I believe it's Pegasus, Bandit Keith and Weevil. So as you can see, these new cards here, I'll give you a larger image of them on the screen somewhere. So they are the Millenniumized Illusionist, Millenniumized Restrict, and the Relinquished Fusion. Okay, so let's start with the Millenniumized Illusionist, which is that one there, but set a very big picture. So it has 0 attack and 1400 defense. You can only use each effect amongst the first and second effects with this card's name once per turn. Okay, so you can only use once per turn, of course. So the quick effect, you can discard this card, then target one effect monster your opponent controls, choose one Eyes Restrict Fusion monster or Relinquished you control, and if you do, equip that target to that chosen monster. Whoa. And then if an Eyes Restrict monster or Relinquish a special summon to the field, add this card from your gravity to your hand. Whoa. We'll go back and have a discussion, but oh my god. And next we have Millenniumized Restrict, which is essentially a souped up Thousand Eyes Restrict. So it is 0 attack, 0 defense of course, and it's Relinquished plus an effect monster. And then once per turn when an opponent's monster effect is activated, quick effect, you can target one effect monster on your opponent's field or in the graveyard and equip it to this card. Again, this card gains attack and defense equal to the combined attack and defense of all monsters equipped by its own effect, of course. And monsters with the same name of any monster equipped to this card by its own effect cannot attack and their effects are negated. Whoa, these cards are insane. And then the final one is Relinquished Fusion. So you can use each effect among the first and second effects with this card's name once per turn. Fusion summon one Eyes Restrict Fusion monster from your extra deck, a banishing fusion materials list on this card. It's polymerization for the Relinquished deck, more specified. And then you can also banish this card from your graveyard, then target one effect monster your opponent controls, then choose one Eyes Restrict Fusion monster or Relinquished you control and equip it to that target. So many ways to shank your opponent to fuck with this deck. So yeah, we'll discuss them, you know, like step by step a bit later. So moving on, next we have the new Weevil support. So these are the Parasite Paranoid, the ultimately mutated Insect Queen, and Super Cocoon of Evolution. So starting off, we have the Parasite Paranoid, which is a level 2 Earth Insect type effect monster and 500 attack, 300 defense. You can only use the first effect of this card once per turn, so you can use that one once and then the other, whatever. Quick effect. You target one face-up monster on the field, equip this card from your hand to that target. The critical monster becomes an insect type. It's essentially like Parasite, if I said that right. Also, it cannot attack insect monsters. Also, while it has its effects, activate the effects that target insect monsters negated. Yeah, so it's like the Parasite. I think that's what it is. You know, the one that you know what it is. If this card is sent to the graveyard while it is an equipped card, you special one level 7 or higher insect monster from your hand, ignoring its summoning conditions. So in other words, that's an instant Insect Queen. These cards are ridiculous. And then we have next, of course, the ultimately mutated Insect Queen, which is a level 7 Earth insect type effect monster. So it can't be normal summon the set, must be special summoned by a card effect. While another insect monster is on the field, insect monsters you control cannot be targeted by or destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Very good. At the end of each battle step, if this card attacks, you distribute one monster. This card can attack an opponent's monster again. And once per turn during the end phase, special summon one insect monster token. So especially when the new Link summoning tokens is going to be insane with the new format. So then we have finally Super Cocoon of Evolution. Can't talk. This is a quick base spell card you can use at the second effect of this card once per turn. So you can tribute one insect monster either player controls. So you could use the other Parasite Paranoid to make them an insect and then use their card for this. That is equipped with an equipped card, and if you do special summon insect monster from your deck, ignoring its summoning conditions, Insect Queen. You can banish this card from your graveyard and target one insect monster in your graveyard, show that monster into your deck and draw one card. So it can recycle itself as well. Whoa. Insect monster, well, it can recycle an insect monster, so insane. Next up we have the new Bandit Keith, machine support. We have Bomb Spider, Desperado Barrel Dragon, and Gun Cannon Shot. So first one being Bomb Spider, level 4 Dark Machine, 1400 attack, 2200 defense. You can now use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. Once per turn you can target one Dark Machine monster you control on one face-up card that your opponent controls and destroy them. So it's essentially a nuke. you destroy itself and destroys your opponent's monster as well. If a monster you control whose original attribute and type are dark and machine destroys a monster your opponent controls, so if this card destroys a monster, and sent it to the graveyard, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the original attack of one of those monsters that were destroyed. Whoa. So it does damage. If this thing destroys something, your opponent not only takes the damage from the attack, but also half the destroyed monster's attack. But that's got 1400 attack, so it's going to need beefing up a bit. So we have a Desperado Barrel Dragon. Yeah, it's 2800 attack, 2200 defense. And a Dark Machine again, level 8. If a Dark Machine monster you control is destroyed by either a battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. It's really good. And then once per turn, during the battle phase, you can toss 3 coins, and if you destroy face-up monsters on the field up to the number of heads. Then if the result is 3 heads, also draw a card. What the hell is that? That is an over-the-top Barrel Dragon, that is. And then the final effect, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add from the deck to your hand level 1 level 7 or lower monster whose effect is a coin toss. So this deck cannot only be used in machines, but also in like coin flip decks as well. So, and then the final card is Gun Cannon Shot. This is a continuous trap card. Once per turn, if a card of effect is activated that tosses a coin, apply these effects depending on the number of heads. So essentially, if you use this in combination with the Barrel Dragon, you can do some shenanigans. Inflict 500 damage for 1. Destroy 1 card for your opponent controls for 2, and then look at your opponent's hand and discard 1 card for 3. And when a card effect is activated that tosses a coin 2 or more times, Barrel Dragon, you can banish this card from your graveyard, treat the result of those tosses as all heads. Oh my god. If you have survived reading those new effects, we will go back and have a look at them as a general thing. Right, so if we start off with the new Relinquished support, insane. That's one word. So Millennium Eyes Illusionist, that one there is you'll see on screen. So not only is it a quick effect where you can steal one of your opponent's monsters and equip it straight to one of yours, so you can get more than 2 on it, of course, more than 2 on the same one. And not only that, if this is in your hand where you special summon one of those, you can add this card from your graveyard to your hand. So you can use it once to summon one, and then if you summon another one, you can get it back. Whoa. It cycles itself. Amazing. Millennium Eyes Restrict. Again, once per turn when your opponent monster is activated, target one effect monster, your opponent's field or graveyard quick to discard. So essentially every time your opponent activates an effect, you can steal one of those monsters, one of their monsters. So this thing can be seriously beefed up. This thing can, especially if you steal one of their key monsters that they need. And of course, that if you do steal it, they can't do anything with any other monsters in their deck with that name. You could seriously screw some decks up doing this. And of course, the Relinquished Fusion, beefed up polymerization. It's the second effect that really is the one. Effect monster you control, choose one, restrict fusion monster or relinquish you control, and equip it to that card. What the hell is that? It is ridiculous. And then moving on to the new insect, Weevil support. Parasite Paranoid. I can see that getting very annoying in certain situations in decks. So essentially you can make any card on the field, any monster even, an insect monster that can't attack insect monsters. So if you've got all insects and use this on one of your opponent's cards, that thing can't attack. It's really good as well. And of course when this card is destroyed as an equipped card to one of your opponent's monsters, special summoning an Insect Queen. Instant Insect Queen. Whoa. And then of course the Super Cocoon of Evolution is another way again to get out your Insect Queen extremely fast. Tribute one insect monster that either player controls, so you can use the Parasite Paranoid on one of your opponent's monsters, destroy their monster and get a Insect Queen. Oh my god. I can see these decks absolutely shrekking at tournaments with these new cards, just these ones alone I think are enough to put some serious punch into some of these decks. And of course you have the Bomb Spider, the Suicide Spider. One dark monster you control in the face-up card as well, not the monster, a card. So it can be anything. Your opponent controls destroy them. And of course if this destroys anything, or a Barrel Dragon destroys anything, they also take damage for that. The Barrel Dragon combined with the Gun Cannon Shot is absolutely amazing. you can use that thing to make sure that get heads. Well, once you can use it, or 3 times, because remember it won't be limited. So, and it's continuous as well. So you probably need put one, maybe 2 or 3 of these, depending. And then every time that you use your Battle Dragon the effect, it is a 3 head guaranteed. It's unbelievable how powerful these cards are going to be when they get into decks. Anyway, that is the news that we have today. So if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to push the like button, leave a comment down below, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. You may follow me on Twitter, link down below as always. Last thing to say, thank you so much for watching. I've been X.Correct. I shall see you in the next Yu-Gi-Oh video.